welcome. We're going to look at multiplying binomials. We're going to look at a special case that's called the difference of squares. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through 4 different examples with you. I'm going to show you 2 where I demonstrate how to multiply these binomials using the box method, and then a shortcut method, and then the last 2 examples will just use the shortcut. So in my first example here, I have the quantity x plus 6 times the quantity x minus 6. And so this is a difference of squares. You'll notice that your binomials look very similar. The only difference is this one is addition and this one is subtraction. And that is needed in order to make this work. So let's use our box method here on the left to multiply these. So I'm going to do x plus 6 on the left side and x minus 6 on the bottom. So if I fill in my 4 blocks, let's see, I'm going to start in the bottom left. X times x is x squared. I move to the right. X times negative 6 is negative 6x. I move to the top left. 6 times x is 6x. And then in my very last block, I have positive 6 times negative 6, which is negative 36. So if I were to write that out, I would have x squared minus 6x plus 6x minus 36. In the middle here, I see my like terms that I can combine. So I'm left with x squared, and then negative 6x plus 6x makes 0, so it goes away, and all I have left is my minus 36. So here is my product of multiplying those 2 binomials. So over here in blue, I'm going to go back and write my original problem. So I had x plus 6 and x minus 6. If you recognize that you have a difference of squares, then what you can do is you can start by multiplying your first values, and then you can multiply your last values, and you do not have to worry about the ones in the middle. So in that case, I'm going to have x times x, which is x squared, and then positive 6 times negative 6, which is negative 36. And as you can see, both of my products are the same. The shortcut only works, though, if your binomials are the same, except for one is addition and one is subtraction. So let's look at another example. In this example here, I have the quantity 2x plus 3 times the quantity 2x minus 3. And again, I'm going to start by doing the box method on the left. So let's see, I'm going to put 2x plus 3 on the left, and then 2x minus 3 on the bottom. And I'm going to fill in each block. So let's start in the bottom left corner. 2x times 2x is 4x squared. 2x times negative 3 is negative 6x. Then I move up to the top left. 3 times 2x is 6x. And lastly, I have 3 times negative 3, which is negative 9. So if I write that all out, let's see, we have 4x squared minus 6x plus 6x minus 9. And again, I have to combine like terms, and these middle values are going to cancel out. They're going to make 0. So that's going to leave me with 4x squared minus 9. Okay, great. So using the box method works, but let's try the shortcut now. I'm going to go back to my original problem. I'm going to write that in blue. So 2x plus 3 times 2x minus 3. I can see that we have the same binomial with the exception of one is addition and one is subtraction. So I don't have to worry about the middle values. I'm going to start with my first values, and 2x times 2x is 4x squared. Then I'm going to multiply my last. I'm going to have positive 3 times negative 3, which is negative 9. And again, you can see that these match. All right, let's go on to a couple of examples where we don't do the box methods. We just use the shortcut. So in this example, we have the quantity x minus 10 times the quantity x plus 10. And I want to point out here that our binomials look very much alike. The only difference is the symbol between them. So the first one is minus and the second one is plus. But since the other values match, we can use this difference of squares shortcut. So I'm going to start by multiplying the first value in each set of parentheses. So x times x is x squared. Then I look to the second value in each set. Negative 10 times positive 10 is minus 100. And there is the product of those binomials. In my last example, again, I'm going to look at my binomials. I see I have the quantity 4x minus 1 and the quantity 4x plus 1. These look the same except for one is addition and one is subtraction. So I'm going to start by multiplying my 4x times 4x, which is 16x squared. Then I'm going to take the negative 1 times the positive 1, which is negative 1. And that is all there is to it when you're multiplying these binomials that are a special case. I hope this has been helpful.